Was smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. We back. We got 10 must see things, and I want to try to pronounce it, but I know people get upset with the when I pronounce, if I pronounce it wrong. So I don't. Cotswolds, England. That was my first and my only attempt. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop. I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into the video. The original link will be in the description, and let's figure out how this really is pronounced.
Channel. Today I'm going to show you 10 amazing things you can do while you're in the Cotswolds, and stick around until the
Cotswolds
end for a couple of extras too. The Cotswolds is situated in central southwest England, and spanning over 6 counties, it's the largest area of outstanding natural beauty in England and Wales. With its gently rolling hills, beautiful honey-coloured stone cottages and endless trails to hike, this is one of my favourite places to visit in the UK. Okay, so I'm going to start with Winchcombe, as this is where we stayed. This is a quiet village steeped in history with many buildings and features dating back to medieval times.
Wow. The fact that they still driving cars that look like that, wow, that's incredible.
The beautiful Sudley Castle and gardens are just on the edge of the village. It's also a popular spot with walkers, as the Cotswold Way and many other routes pass through the middle of Winchcombe.
I love that castle, just the vibe of castles. I must have lived near one or something in a past life, maybe inside one, because I just love them.
This leads me on to my next recommendation, the Cotswolds Way. This is a beautiful route which is 102 miles long. It starts in the market town of Chipping.
I'm the type of person that would really lay in that grass and just for a while too, for a while, and just take it all in.
Camden, and ends in the Roman city of Bath. Completing the whole route is popular with walkers, but even jumping onto it to do a section is well worth it, especially with kids. Stanway House is a Jacobean country manor close to Winchcombe. It was closed when we visited, but in the grounds they were holding a battle reenactment of the Siege of Gloucester. We came upon this by chance, but I'm so glad we did, as it was really good fun. They had set up a living museum where we learned about foods, weapons,
Stanway House looks pretty haunted, I'm not gonna lie.
And armour. Later we watched all the troops marching to battle. And then saw the battle itself.
Wow.
Next is a lesser known site called Bellis Knapp. It's a restored Neolithic long barrow said to have been built around 3000 BC. It's a short hike up to the site, but well worth it just for the views, and it's in a lovely quiet spot. The front entrance is a false door and the burial chambers are accessed from each side. It was excavated in the 1860s and 31 bodies were discovered within these chambers. Chipping Camden is a beautiful market town in the Cotswolds with a wide main street, which was once the heart of the local wool trade. The streets are lined with the lovely honey-coloured Cotswold stone, with buildings dating back to the 14th century. One of the oldest buildings is the market hall, which provided shelter for the merchants and farmers selling their wares and is still in use today. Broadway Village is sometimes referred to as the Jewel in the Cotswolds. It's an ancient settlement with evidence of activity up to 5,000 years. Today it's lined with many shops and cafes, many housed in listed buildings, and is a lovely place to wander around. Okay, on to Broadway Tower. This is also on the Cotswolds Way, and it's the second highest point of the Cotswolds. On a clear day you can see for miles
What movies have they shot in that tower? Because I swear I seen it in a movie. I swear I did.
around. Unfortunately for us, the day wasn't that nice, but it's still impressive nonetheless. You can park close by the tower or walk up from Broadway Village.
I'll tell you, it's like going in a time machine back in time right now. It's beautiful.
Next is a steam train ride. I've always loved taking train journeys, but I don't often get to ride on a steam train, and Jasmine has never experienced it, so we took the opportunity.
Amazing. So like small. A lot smaller than I would think. Y'all already know it remind me of Harry Potter. I was trying not to say it, but it does. It does. And it's like England just has so much beautiful places that you could tell it's a major influence in for creators, authors, and movie directors and actors, and it's just incredible, incredible. I love it so much.
The Gloucestershire and Warwick Railway is run by volunteers and runs from Broadway to Cheltenham. You can take the whole route or just sections, which we did, but we all loved it.
See, this is like the perfect trip I would want to take. Like, just take somebody, just have just take a day trip and just enjoy this. I know I got an old soul because I'm gonna be honest. Like most people in my generation, for the most part, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of them ain't really. They look at stuff like this a certain way. So I know I just a little different, a little different. There's a lot of them that are just kind of like, bro, we could do this instead. I would choose this over partying, any of that stuff. I don't drink or smoke or anything anyway, so like this right here, just something peaceful, and simple. I feel like simple is the most beautiful.
Borton on the Water is situated in the northwest of the Cotswolds and is known for its many low bridges going over the River Windrush. It's worth a visit, but I advise you to go early as it gets extremely busy. It also has a motor museum and an accurate model of the village. Lower Slaughter is a much more peaceful place to be and is a picturesque little village with the slow-moving River Eye running through. The name derives from the old term slough, meaning wetland. There's a lovely 19th century watermill at the west end, which is also a museum.
fairy tale. It really is. It truly is a fairy tale. I just feel like you have to be a certain type of person nowadays to truly appreciate this. Not everybody's gonna appreciate this, and I do for sure. Like I could spend a day here for sure. I'm somebody who writes books. I'm a creator. I'm somebody who uh, I'm a loner. So I feel like this would be, if I had to title it, or like a loner's paradise in a sense, right? People who have big imaginations, who are creators. I feel like places like this would just be heaven for us. Would be paradise. So yeah, I definitely am enjoying this video.
Okay, these last two aren't technically in the Cotswolds, but they are close and worth a visit. Just north of Evesham, we stopped off for some lunch and came across this great farm shop, garden centre and Avondale Miniature Railway, which again is run by volunteers and was great fun. Hey? A miniature railway on the miniature railway! Lastly, I would definitely recommend visiting Gloucester Cathedral. With 1300 years of history, it's one of the most impressive medieval buildings in the country. It's free to enter and it has amazing examples of stained glass. It was also a film set for 3 of the Harry Potter movies.
I could see it. I think what got me about this just now was when she said it's free to enter. That is something you don't hear every day, especially out here in America. You don't hear that every day. Free to enter? Oh, man. Especially like with it being, the set of Harry Potter movies. Like, what? And it's free to enter? That's awesome. Even with me playing Hogwarts Legacy currently, like every night. Well, every night when I get some free time. Like this right here looks like the inside of Hogwarts Castle. And it's just like I said, it's just so inspiring. See, it's like the people that might look at places like this is, oh, it's boring, this has inspired these places, that people that are so simple, right, have inspired the biggest movies and books in history. So sometimes you just gotta go and look where people aren't looking, right? Sometimes you just gotta. That is amazing. I mean, even just looking at this scene right now, it looks like I am looking at Hogwarts, right? Imagine just the before it was created, when it was just a thought form and people were just looking, just seeing a vision. Gotta have a vision. Gotta have a vision. That is amazing. I love it. I really do. They look like they walk into a class of to go learn some magic right now. Like,
Thanks for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos.
that was thank you to the person that made this video. Original link in the description. That was phenomenal. As far as just if you're looking for something simple, uh, see this gets me every time right here. This was my favorite just scene outside of just the nature, and I love the train. It just feels magical, Even back in the day when like this was what it was way back. I wonder if how many people, like say like Salem witch trial days, like way back 1692. I wonder like if people would see these, that had this every day would like be inspired as much as people who like me who look back at it now. Like I wonder if they were still like felt that magic. I know a lot of people did. I know they did. But with that being said, that was amazing. Original link will be in the description, and yeah, I'm not. I'm just getting started on this journey of traveling and exploring videos in different places. So definitely keep them recommendations coming, and much love to you all.